Nice and quiet. So my name's Melissa Lang. I'm the education supervisor for non-nursing programs at Lincoln Tech, and that includes the medical assistant program, medical coding and billing program, computer network and support technician, and patient care technician. Tonight, we only have medical assistants, medical coders and billers, and computer network and support technicians graduating. All the students that are here tonight are students that graduated between March, like mid-March and May. And they've been sitting for a while, and they, due to everything going on, haven't really been able to celebrate their graduation. And that means their families haven't really been able to celebrate the graduation. And a graduation ceremony is just as much for the family and friends as it is for the graduates. So we're really excited and happy to have everyone here. Thank you so much for joining. And it's going to be a really, really fun night. And I hope it's special for you guys that have been waiting for this for months. So thanks for coming on. Just a couple logistical things. We're going to ask that anyone that is a family member, guest, staff, faculty, turn their cameras off during the ceremony. And the only people that will have their cameras on will be the graduates and myself and anyone that is speaking. So if you are speaking at any point, you can turn your camera back on. I'll ask that you keep yourself muted unless you're asked to unmute. We have a really great button called Mute All. And so just remember to keep yourself muted if you can. Again, all family members can turn off their cameras. And at the end, you will have the opportunity to turn your camera back on and clap as loud as you want and wave your arms around and do everything you can. But again, the graduates, you guys will keep your cameras on the whole entire time. Yep, I saw one of you pop on and off. Great, so let's get started. The first thing we have happening tonight oops. It's going to be our welcome address, and this will be done by Lori Pringle, the campus president.
Hi, good evening, everybody. It's so much fun to see your faces here and see all you guys again. I really would like if we could have everybody just take themselves off of mute for a minute and give the graduates a great big round of applause for just a minute. And then you can put yourself back on mute. You got to give them a rousing cheer. So go ahead.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. Awesome job.
Awesome.
Congrats.
So now I've muted everybody again. And before we get going, grads, what I want you to do is unmute yourselves and give a big round of applause to the family and friends who've supported you all through all of this.
Thank you, guys.
I can hear you, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for being next to me.
We absolutely want to honor all the family and friends. My name's Lori Pringle. I'm the campus president here at Lincoln Tech's Paramus campus. And I just really want to welcome you. Graduation ceremonies right now are a little different for sure than we're used to. But the important thing is the opportunity to get together and really congratulate you and mark this accomplishment, mark your achievement, allow your family and friends to do that with you. You have accomplished a lot and you have done it, and you've culminated all of your education in really truly unprecedented times. And you have all chosen careers that are just so important to our communities. And you all came to Lincoln way back, if you remember, way back to orientation, because you were choosing a career that you knew that you loved, and you also knew that it was in demand and it had a lot of opportunity out there for you. But boy, oh boy, you didn't know how in demand it was until COVID hit. And just look, it's not just you now who know how in demand this is, it's the entire country who's looking for people of your skills. You're out there on the forefront of healthcare, whether you're a medical assistant and you're working with patients and keeping them healthy, or you're a medical coder and biller who's keeping the doctor's offices on track and things running so that they can continue to offer the services they're offering, or whether you're a CNST student or graduate who's in the field right now with all the technicians and all the network engineers who've allowed us to keep on operating even when we had to go virtual. We couldn't have kept school going. We couldn't have had many of our businesses operate without your expertise. So the field is really in demand right now for everything that you bring to it. And I know that when you look back at your orientation day, you had no idea what you were getting into. We told you to be ready for a lot. We told you attendance was going to be very important, right? So I hear Michael here had perfect attendance and and was on time every time, and he made it tonight just in time too. We told you that it was an accelerated program and you'd be doing a lot of studying. And you all said, yep, I get it, I get it. But once you were in the middle of it, now you really got it. We had a very intense program for all of you with a lot of information that you needed to capture. And all of these graduates who are here today, and I want all of the family and friends who are here to know it, they faced a lot of challenges. They had academic challenges, they had personal challenges, they had financial challenges, and some of them have had some very poignant personal challenges that they've dealt with over these last months. But these folks persevered, they invested in their education, and they did what they needed to do in order to make it to the end and to graduate so that they could launch that career for themselves. And I am so incredibly proud of you for accomplishing that. Marva Collins once said, success doesn't go to you, you go to it. And that's absolutely right. And that's exactly what you've done. You've gone to your success and grabbed it. I know that many of our grads are now working in the field for which they trained. And I would like to take a minute to recognize and thank all of the faculty and staff for all they did to help you get there. I know that we have an amazing faculty that puts in so much in the classrooms and outside the classrooms every single day. And I know from working with them day in and day out that all of our departments, from admissions to the business office and financial aid, to the education administrators, internship, career services, they put in so much effort every day to make sure that our students get the most out of this investment and out of their education. And I want to thank all of them for everything that they've done. And I mostly want to thank all of you grads for all you've done. You're part of the Lincoln alumni family now. It's a big family. Thousands of graduates are out there, and we want you, please, as you move forward in your career, to stay in touch. We want you to stay in touch so that you can come back and talk to our future students sometime as a guest speaker and tell them about what was the key to your success as they try and follow your footsteps. We would like you to come back when you get promoted to the place where you're doing the hiring so that you can interview and hire the grads that are following in your footsteps. And we want you to stay in touch with us because we care so much to see what your career trajectories are going to be. We know that we have some really bright careers ahead for all of you. And so please remember that we will always be here for you. So I want to thank you. I want to wish you luck. I want to wish you the perseverance that you showed and the dedication where you were in school to move forward. And I want you to go out, make the world a better place while you make it a better place for yourself. So congratulations to all of you, and thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you, Ms. Pringle. Let's all unmute and give her a round of applause for that welcome address.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to mute all again. Next up, we have our guest speaker. Ike, could you please introduce?
It will be my pleasure. Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all the graduates. Glad to see you guys. It's been a long time. And this evening, I'm going to introduce our guest speaker. She's an alumni of Lincoln Tech. She graduated in 2009. She did the medical coding and billing program, and she has gone on to do great things in the industry. She has gone from being an employer to from being an employee to becoming an employer. She is currently owns her own company, and she's a director of medical billing operations at Advanced Billing and Collections LLC. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Darielle Kennedy.
And Darielle, you are on mute, just so you do know.
Oh, congratulations, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Ike, for that wonderful introduction. So I'm a little nervous, so just bear with me. So good evening, graduates. As Ike said, I'm Darielle Kennedy. I'm the founder and the owner of Advanced Billing and Collections, a medical billing company. Years ago, I graduated Lincoln Tech from the medical billing and coding program. And when I first enrolled, I had no idea what I was signing up for. So during my 9-month course at Lincoln Tech, I studied under great, amazing educators. I made good friends, and I absorbed everything that I was taught. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was very nervous from the time that I left the financial aid office to the time that I graduated. So I was just consumed with all the thoughts of, will I pass? Will I get a job? Have I done this all for nothing? And I'm sure these questions have popped into your head as well, especially since we are in the midst of a pandemic. But I didn't let those thoughts dictate my life. I used the fear as fuel. So if any of you graduates are feeling unsure about your career path, I say this to you: you are all led here in some way for some reason. You're exactly where you're supposed to be at this very moment. All of your choices, all of your decisions have led you here to this graduation. So if you're feeling uncertain, just try exchanging those feelings with feelings of hope. Because one thing is for sure, you are now a medical biller and coder, a medical assistant, IT professional, and your career has just begun. And a new door has opened, and there's so many opportunities out here in the healthcare industry and the IT field. So just gaining as much experience as you can while continuing your education is the most important thing you can do. Just a load of personal development skills are essential as well to building your career, because they allow you to create a strategy for both your personal and your career path. So I'm hopeful that your journey will be a fruitful one, a journey filled with experiences, purpose, ups, downs, and everything in between. This journey is what you make it. And when you go into your journey, going with a great mindset, an open mind, an open spirit, going as a student so that you can learn from others in the field, because a good student makes a great leader. So in closing, I'd like to say I'm so proud of you all, and I'd like to leave you with my favorite quote. The big secret in life is that there's no big secret. Whatever your goal is, you can get there, as long as you're willing to be honest with yourself about the preparation and about the work that's involved. There's no back doors, there's no free rides, it's just you, this moment, and a choice. So good luck to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Darielle. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Okay, I know it's hard to hear everyone because of the way these, the audio works on all of this, but we really, really appreciate your time and for you to coming out tonight. And I know the graduates love hearing inspirational stories, and seeing such successful graduates gives them something to aspire to. So thank you very much, Darielle.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next up, we have a message from our CEO. His name is Scott Shaw.
Hi, I'm Scott Shaw, President and CEO of Lincoln Educational Services, and I'm so proud to be here for your graduation. And you all should be very proud of what you've achieved. You made the decision to further your education so you could pursue a career, and not only did you make that decision, but you completed it. You finished your education, and not everyone does, and I think that's a great testament to your grit and determination, and I think it'll serve you very well going forward. So congratulations to each of you. Obviously, times have changed, and this is a very difficult period in our lives. Lots of change is taking place with COVID. We're having to do things in a different way. But that's going to continue to happen throughout your life. You'll be faced with lots of changes going forward. And the fact that you were able to complete your education, hopefully, gives you the confidence that you can face any challenge going forward. And so I congratulate you, and I wish you all the best, and I think you'll have a great future ahead of you.
Okay, that was Scott Shaw, our CEO. And next up, we have our cap decorating contest, which I'm a little upset with the graduates because only a few of them sent in their caps for this reason. Let me pull that up. So these were our 3 caps. We have Mylene's cap, which looks like some quote from The Office, I believe. Monica's cap, which says, "And so the adventure begins," and Amanda's cap, which says, "Eliza, mommy did it for you." So we had our staff and some faculty members meet, and we decided that the winner of the cap decorating contest, and this winner will have their cap featured on Lincoln's social media, Paramus' social media, and the winner of that is Monica. So congratulations, Monica. You loved your cap. Very exciting. Okay. And now I would like to introduce Kenya Cook, the Director of Career Services, who has a couple of words for you all.
Thank you, Melissa. Good evening, graduates, Ms. Pringle, staff, faculty, and families. It's a great honor to be here with you and say congratulations to our graduates. You have finished an awesome program during an amazing time period. And when I talk to instructors, and when I talk to employers about our graduates, one of the things I try to emphasize that one of the things you're going to get out of this group of graduates is they persevere. We had some challenges, as everyone knows, infected the entire world. But when you're in school, you're balancing family, you're challenging yourself to do something new and different. There's a lot of insecurities and a lot of stuff that's going on. So you had to deal with additional pressures that many of us didn't have to deal with. And when I tell you that we're so proud of you and sticking with it, I really do mean it, because I know that those of you who I had the chance to speak with and visit with, and you would say, "Can you just call me for encouragement?" You actually encouraged me. It speaks to who you are. It speaks to the quality of a person you are. You represented yourself, your family. You're just awesome and amazing. But now is the time that we really begin to do the work. That work is going to put everything that you've done over the last 9 months or 13 months into context, and that's your career. Career Services now, we want to start hearing from you as often as necessary, but at a minimum of once a week. The employers are still looking for new hires. They're looking for new graduates. They're not asking for experienced people. They're looking for people just like you. It's important that we communicate so we can find those opportunities and match you with those employers. Employers are looking for those who are willing to persevere, to show up on time, to develop their sales so that they can be the best employee and bring value every day to the workforce. They're looking for people to be good team members. And these are the people that your educators have prepared you to be. These are the type of people that we know that you are, so that you can go forth and you can build your career. You're ready. I know you're ready. I know you're ready because I spent time with you on your resumes. Deb spent time with you with your mock interviews, your resumes. Jocelyn might have spent time with you. We know that you're ready. We know that you're ready because your time with your educators, it prepared you. I trust them and I trust you. And I know that if you step out boldly and confidently and work with us and challenge yourself to be your very best, you will build that career that you want to have. You know, sad to hear that I hear some of my graduates saying that they're going to wait till they get a certificate or wait for something to happen. What I say to you is don't wait. The industry needs you now. I'm going to leave my contact information in the chat room, and I want to start this conversation with you. Again, I say to you graduates, we're so proud of you. We're excited of you. Your families are here. I say thank you to them for supporting you through your journey. But in the midst of all of this, now it's your time to go forth and to serve. And I set a timer for myself for 3 minutes. So that's my timer. Thank you so much. You're awesome. You're amazing. I look forward to working with you. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Kenya. All right, let's give Kenya a round of applause.
Yeah, Kenya.
Thank you, Kenya. Okay, next up, we have our pledge readings. We reached out to a student from each program represented tonight to do the repeat after me portion of the pledge, and these will be led by some of our instructors. So for the CNST pledge, we have Sean McEwen, and then Paul Sanchez will be representing his program. We have our lead instructor, Monique Brathwaite, who will then be represented by Monica Rey dos Santos. For MCB, we have Audrey Smith, who will then be repeated after by Josette Cooper Campbell. So Sean will read a line and Paul will repeat whenever you guys are ready.
Paul, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, I don't see you. Okay. All right. I'm an information technology professional.
I'm an information technology professional.
My work as an information technology professional affects people's lives both now and into the future.
My work as an information technology professional affects people's lives both now and into the future.
As a result, I bear moral and ethical responsibility to society.
As a result, I bear moral and ethical responsibilities to society.
I pledge to practice my profession with the highest level of integrity and competence.
I pledge to practice my profession with the highest level of integrity and competence.
I shall always use my skills for public good.
I shall always use my skills for public good.
I shall be honest with my limitations, continuously seeking to improve my skills throughout my lifelong learning.
I shall be honest about my limitations, continuously seeking to improve my skills through lifelong learning.
I shall engage in only honorable and upstanding endeavors.
I shall engage only in honorable and upstanding endeavors.
By my actions, I pledge to honor my chosen profession.
By my actions, I pledge to honor my chosen profession.
Thank you, guys. And now we have medical assistant.
Hello. Hi, Monica. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. I believe in the principles and purposes of the profession of a medical assistant.
I believe in the principles and purposes of the profession of a medical assistant.
I endeavor to be more effective.
I endeavor to be more effective.
I protect the confidence entrusted in me.
I protect the confidence entrusted to me.
I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people.
I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people.
I am loyal to my employer.
I am loyal to my employer.
I am true to the ethics of my profession.
I am true to the ethics of my profession.
I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith.
I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith.
Thank you. Now we have medical and coding and billing. Miss Smith and Josette.
Hi, Josette.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So the medical coding and billing pledge. I will advocate, uphold, and defend the consumer's right to privacy.
I will advocate, uphold, and defend the consumer's right to privacy.
Preserve, protect, and secure personal health information.
Preserve, protect, and secure personal health information.
Refuse to participate in or conceal unethical practices.
Refuse to participate in or conceal unethical practices
Or procedures and report such practices.
or procedures and report such practices.
Use technology, data, and information resources.
use technology, data, and information resources
in the way they are intended to be used.
in the way they are intended to be used.
State truthfully and accurately one's credentials.
State truthfully and accurately one's credentials,
Professional education and experiences.
professional education and experiences.
Respect the inherent dignity and worth of every person.
Respect the inherent dignity and worth of every person.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all. Can we give a round of applause to those who read the pledges?
Yay, Justin! Hey!
Oh, guys, awesome.
Thank you. And thank you to our instructors that read and our students. So next up, we would like to introduce Victoria St. Lot. Mr. Cruz. Fred Cruz, you might be on mute. I know you're introducing Victoria.
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. And so I would like to introduce on behalf of our graduates, the student guest speaker who just so happens to be a former member of our graduating CNST class, as well as an ambassador, and just as important, one of my former students. So please welcome the very passionate and energetic Victoria St. Lot.
Hi. So welcome, friends, family, administrators, and instructors. We're graduating. My name is Victoria St. Lot, and I am a student ambassador and also part of the graduating class of 2020. When I was little, I always was into computer and technology in general. I used to break computers just to fix them. As I grew older, I just became more and more fascinated with technology, especially since it's always been updated and something new has always been coming out. I had this fear of starting any type of school in that field because you rarely see females in the IT industry. Hearing my family constantly telling me that I should go back to school really pushed me to finally do something I enjoy doing. I wasn't happy in the other jobs I was working in, and IT was my dream, so I decided to start my journey. Walking into Lincoln Tech, I can honestly say I was nervous and scared. For one, because I have not been in school for quite some years. I fear not being able to grasp the learning techniques, especially in a short period of time, which was 9 months. But let me tell you, I am beyond grateful that I chose this school. I am now graduating as a certified computer and network support technician. The instructors I had were amazing. From my first instructor, Mr. B, which opened the doors to an amazing experience in Lincoln Tech. He taught us so well and explained everything in detail. Then having Mr. Cruz and Sean, which was also a great experience. Learning the ins and outs of technology was overall such a blessing. I used to come from Brooklyn, New York to Paramus, New Jersey every day, Monday through Thursday. So being able to come to a school where I felt welcomed and comfortable was the best and so worth it. But let me tell you, it was not easy. Learning so much information in 9 months was an experience, but I believe I can speak for everyone. Having such driven classmates that you were able to work with, study with, joke around with through the hard times made the 9 months such a breeze. Well, most of the time. Not only did I learn and graduate, but I also built a few friendships along the way that I'm forever grateful for. I made friends in my program as well as other programs. And I also became a student ambassador, which was a huge accomplishment. I want to tell the graduates that are certified MAs, MCBs, and CNSTs, congratulations, and we did it. It wasn't easy, but we graduated. I also want to thank the essential workers. I know that it's been very hard through this pandemic, but you are thought of and we are thankful. And we can never forget to thank our instructors and as well as the staff in Lincoln Tech for never giving up on us, believing in each and every one of us, and being the best mentors they were able to be to follow our dreams. Finally, I want to thank my friends, my family, my girlfriend, and my classmates. I know I stressed everyone out at least once, but I would have not made it possible if I did not have your support. Through the tears and wanting to give up, you made me see that I was able to do it and I was able to accomplish anything I put my mind to. I didn't receive a 3.9 GPA. We received a 3.9 GPA. I didn't graduate. We graduated. I love you all so much, and I'm truly blessed and honest to have such an amazing support system. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Oh, Vicky!
Yeah.
Amazing. I still hear some. I want to wait to mute until I hear it die out a little bit. Thank you so much, Victoria. We really, really appreciate that. And she also wrote that speech in like one day, which was incredible and very impressive. So thank you so much. Next up, we have Miss Allison Soulakis, who will be taking the acknowledgement of academics.
Thank you, Ms. St. Lot, for that heartfelt speech. Good evening, family, friends, and graduates. I'm truly honored to be presenting the special awards this evening. There are 2 students being honored tonight for achieving perfect attendance. This means they have not missed any class time throughout their 900-hour program, which is an amazing accomplishment. This shows their commitment to their education and to their chosen career field. These students are being acknowledged by wearing white cords. Missy, can you share the screen? First student is Michael Fernandez, and the second student is Monica Rey dos Santos. Let's give them a round of applause.
Hey, guys.
The next award I'll be presenting are for those that achieved Dean's List throughout their program. These students worked hard even during these troubling times and did whatever it took to maintain high grades. They're being honored for achieving an overall grade point average of 3.5 to 3.99. Gisette Cooper Campbell, Michael Fernandez, Sasheen Jimenez, Monica Rey dos Santos, Victoria St. Lot, and Michelle Wright. Give them a round of applause.
Woo, woo, woo.
Finally, we have one student that achieved a perfect 4.0 GPA. He's being honored by wearing the gold cord this evening. He has worked hard achieving academic excellence by receiving the highest score in each of his 9 modules. He has also achieved all of the certifications in his program, which is a very rare occurrence. He is CompTIA certified in Fundamentals, A+, Network Plus, and Security Plus. Thank you for your extra efforts and going above and beyond the expectations during your time with us. And that's Paul Sanchez. Let's give him a big round of applause.
All right, Paul.
Oh, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you, Allison. I will be acknowledging our student ambassadors. These students were selected as members of the Student Ambassador Program, and you need at least a minimum of a 3.8 GPA. You need at least a 90% attendance rate. This is not an easy program to get into, but once they are in it, they get to experience leadership. They get to be peers as leaders. They're great assistants to the staff and faculty. And these students were Sasheen Jimenez, Monica Rey dos Santos, Victoria St. Lot, Michelle Wright. And let's give all of the students that received awards tonight a big round of applause.
Good job, guys.
Congratulations.
Way to go.
Congratulations. Good job.
Amazing job, everyone. Okay, now, Allison, would you like to introduce our Padlet?
Sure. As you all know, these graduates could not have been successful without the support from all of you, their family, friends, classmates, faculty, and administrative staff. We wanted to give all of you the opportunity to tell your graduates how proud you are of them. The responses were overwhelming and heartwarming. This Padlet will be shared out to all of our graduates so they can feel how very proud you are of them. The link will be shared to our graduates after the ceremony.
I'm just scrolling through so you can see how much you guys have. It's a lot. So thank you to everyone that shared on the Padlet. As Allison said, this will be sent out to you guys after the ceremony, along with a copy of the graduate of the ceremony, a recording. I would now like to introduce our next speaker, an allied health instructor, Mart Mamanta. Thank you, Mart. We're excited to hear from you. Formerly known by our students as Mr. M.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Okay, great. So good evening, everyone. And I want to congratulate all of you, including all of the family, friends, and loved ones behind the scenes. This is just as much your accomplishment as it is our graduates. So now that you guys have finally reached your goal, it's rewarding to look back at what you guys have been through. Remember that it's about the journey and the road that you guys took to reach this goal. Nor was it short, but you all persevered and you kept at it. While I was preparing the speech, I came across 3 quotes that I want to share with you guys tonight. The first one states, "Take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey." That's by Michael Josephson. And like you guys, is about what you guys learned and what you guys have done to get to your goal, to reach your goal. And it has been a long path filled with challenges along the way, even though I was not your official instructor. I didn't have you guys, right? But I felt like we had an instant connection with each other. A lot of times people are so focused on the finish line that they don't appreciate the path that they took to get there. The reward is not just the diploma and certifications, it's more than that. It's the maturity and experience and the relationships that you gained along the way. We have all seen you guys grow and mature into the professionals that you are now. Professionals. So let that sink in for a minute. And now you guys are the go-to people in your industry. Can you believe that? You guys are the ones doing it out there. And we talked about it in class a lot, how we're so excited for you guys to reach that goal. And now you guys are here. My second quote is from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he states, "Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." So don't settle, keep improving and keep getting better. Now is not the time to be comfortable and to stay stagnant. God knows you never compromised while you were here. A lot of you were perfectionists. A lot of you didn't settle for low grades. That's why you saw all of those names on those dean's and you know, you guys are always asking for extra credit, extra help, extra advice. So you guys never settled while you were in school. Why start now? That's also the reason why this graduating class is one of the ones that we have faith in the most. We trust that you guys will represent not only our school, but your chosen field to the best of your abilities. We believe that you will make a difference in people's lives through medicine or technology, or both. We know that you can handle any situation that the world and even COVID-19 throws at you. And we know that you guys will do it with the flair, substance, and drive that we saw you bring each and every day you step through our campus doors. So even though this marks the end of your time at Lincoln, it's only the beginning of a new journey, one that you guys are now prepared to take, and one that I know will also result in that same success. To finish this off, I remind each and every one of you to think outside the box. You cannot overcome with enough effort and with enough patience. So my last quote, this is one of my favorites. All right, it says, "Oh, well, I guess you lose some and you win some. Long as the outcome is income, you know I want it all and then some," right? So that's from a street poet / philosopher named Drake. No, I'm kidding. That's not my quote, guys. You knew I had to throw something at you guys, right? That's not my quote. I'm just kidding. My real quote, my last quote, is, "If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done." That's by Thomas Jefferson. So let me be the first to tell you how proud we are of you guys. And of course, congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. M. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. I would now like to introduce Mr. Wilfredo Cruz. He is our CNST lead instructor. Fred, can you turn your mic and your camera on?
Got the mic on. The camera, you cannot start your video because the host has stopped it. You stopped my video.
Let's see if that works.
Can you see me?
Yes.
All right, good. Good evening, everyone. Hopefully,
Put your camera up a little bit.
the what?
Put your camera up so we can see your face a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
Anyway, good evening, distinguished guests, Lori, Allison, faculty, staff, and of course, our grads and your family and friends. Today has finally arrived, and these are the moments that everyone looks forward to because it's graduation. And although this graduation ceremony may not have been the one that you guys envisioned, it's not going to take away what you guys accomplished to get here. You see, I know this is a proud and important moment for you. It's also one of my favorite times of the year. I've had the opportunity of teaching private career schools for a little bit over 25 years now. And one thing still holds true, people. Graduations will never get old. It really doesn't. It's that special moment when you guys realize, yes, you can do it. And you did. I remember some of you very well. It was like yesterday, you know, you were nervous and some with a little bit of anxiety, and graduation seemed like a million years away, but you made it. So congratulations. And now that you've realized you've done it though, you've succeeded in completing that important goal. There's more than, you know, there's no more than trying to, you know, there's no more staying awake to my PowerPoint slides, right? No more waiting for the last minute to complete that ProQuest assignment or that Career Edge. No more IT Pro TV, no more cramming the quizzes or interns or the midterms or the final exams. So yes, you can celebrate now. You're on easy street, at least that's what you think, right? Or is it? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you've only just begun. You see, learning never ends. It's only the beginning. Unfortunately, certifications will be a part of your career that you must learn to embrace. Otherwise, how would you have gotten that promotion? Or how would you have asked for that raise or apply for that new position or even that new job? So yes, it's true. Certifications will still be a major part of your career development. So get used to it. And yet, it's just the beginning for you guys, the tip of the iceberg. So welcome to our world, because now you will be the driving force in getting certified. Our job as a faculty and staff here at Lincoln Tech of making sure you guys stay the course is complete. Now it's going to be you who will decide which road you guys wish to travel, including what new studies will be, you know, needed to achieve, even more important goals that you have in mind down the road. So let this be but one of many milestones in your horizon. After all, you've already proven to yourself that you can do it, right? You've seen the results of your work and now you're reaping the rewards. But remember this, before moving forward, you're going to continue to make these big decisions that will affect every aspect of your life, your family, your spouse, and your children. So yes, this is just the beginning for you. But regardless of what decisions you guys make, let this day be the one that proves that you have what it takes, no matter what goals you guys wish to pursue, because now you've experienced what it's like to finish one small aspect of a vision, or even for some of you, the dream that you've had, and you did it successfully. So yes, I am honored to be here tonight in this celebration of your accomplishments, and I wish you all the very best. So please stay in touch. You are part of the Lincoln family now. And although you have graduated, I will no longer see you guys around the hallways or online. I will forever be grateful to have known you, and my memories will be filled with happy ones, like the ones here tonight, even in these crazy times. So congratulations and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Cruz. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you. So now is a part of the ceremony that I think a lot of us have been waiting for, which is the presentation of diplomas. Ike, are you there?
I'm still here.
Great. So Ike will be reading the names of our graduates.
Josette Cooper Campbell. Michael Fernandez. Shasheen Jimenez. Amanda Masonette. Monica Ray dos Santos. Zakia Robinson. Victoria St-Lot. Paul Sanchez. Maylene Veronet. Michelle Wright. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, everyone. Big round of applause.
It's official.
So does that mean we get to move our tassels?
Not just yet. Be a little.
2 more minutes, 2 more minutes.
Just one more minute. I know yours, I know, and I so wish that we could have done that with you guys walking across a stage, but I'm glad we were able to do something to honor you guys. And with that, I would like to introduce Lori Pringle and Allison Soulakis, who will be leading the conferring of diplomas.
Ms. Pringle, it is my privilege to inform you that the candidates assembled here this evening have qualified in all respects for this day by successfully completing the curricula offered by Lincoln Tech. They have been recommended by the faculty and administrative board to be awarded certificates in recognition of their academic accomplishment. I am pleased to present the qualified candidates for certificates in the medical assistant, medical coding and billing, and computer and network support technician programs.
Thank you, Allison. Ladies and gentlemen, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by Lincoln Technical Institute in the state of New Jersey, I hereby confer upon you the certificate for which you have qualified with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities theretofore attached. So graduates, you can now move your tassels from the right to the left. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2020. You can all please turn on your microphones and turn on your cameras so that you can congratulate your grads.
Congratulations, everybody! Yay!
Congratulations! Good job. Good job.
We'd like to thank all of you for participating tonight. We couldn't be more proud of you, and we're happy to have you stay around and make sure that all of your guest cameras can come on and you can wave to each other and congratulate each other. Thank you for participating and have a wonderful night.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Great job.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mike, and everybody else.
Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations, Michael. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
Great Paul. Good job.
Good job, guys. Congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Victoria. Good job.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And as people filter out, I just want to show some pictures of some very excited and well-deserving students. Thank you, everyone.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice.